Here are the 6 musicians preparing for today's show. Only one of them can leave with up to £80,000 for charity. The others will leave with nothing when voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to this special edition of The Weakest Link. Right behind me in the studio here today we have 6 musical people. They become actors, singing in movies, singers in videos and YouTube videos, and directors what are behind the screens. Anyhow, 6 of them are here to win £80,000 for charity, but only 5 of them will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team. Hello, I'm Julie Andrews and I'm well known for doing old movies, new movies and singing. Hello, my name's Lewis Capaldi and I'm well known for modern music today. Hello, my name's Leslie Garrett and I was once on The Weakest Link with Anne Robertson and I can sing opera. Hello, my name's Ed Sheeran and I'm well known for singing and also from Celebrity Big Brother. Hello, my name's Chris Martin and yeah, that's me. Hello, my name's Dua Lipa and I am well known for being a singer. Now the rules in each round of the game is to reach your £10,000 target within the time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain. However, if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Round 1, you have 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Chris. Let's play The Weakest Link. First question is for £100. Start the clock. Chris, what is the Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca called? Hajj. That is the correct answer. Dua, the creators of which iconic HBO mob drama added a gun to its logo so people wouldn't think it's about opera singers? The Sopranos. That is the correct answer. Julie, where would a 19th century soldier have put his shako? Is it on his feet, in his scabbard, or on his head? On his head. That is the correct answer, Julie. Lewis, which chemical compound surface of Mars gives its red colour? Iron. I'll accept iron or iron oxide. Leslie, which artistic and literary movement devoted on the nonsensical and the absurd was founded at the Cabaret Voltaire in Zurich in 1916? Dada. That is the correct answer. Ed, ready, steady, slow is the traditional way of starting which competitive event for gas pods? Snail racing. That is the correct answer. Chris, bank. Well team, you've reached and banked your £10,000 target within the time limit. That money will go into the bank, but one of you will not. Which one of you is acting smart, but in the future will be dumb? Which one of you will be smarter this round, but will be dumb as well? And which one of you will be winning nothing? It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. Chris is statistically the strongest link as he banked most of the money for the team. Lewis is statistically the weakest link, but the votes decide who goes. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris, Leslie, Chris, Leslie, Leslie, Julie. Time to reveal why then. So, let's look at Julie. Julie by Chris. Well, I thought that Chris was answering it slow. But he banked all the money for the team, didn't he? Did indeed. Yes, Lewis, why Leslie? Because, well, I just thought Leslie was rubbish. Did you? And is that it? Yeah. Ed, why Leslie? Because she said that she's done it before with Anne Robertson, so that's why. Okay. Well, well, I do my cough. Might have saw a cut there, but I don't know. Well, Leslie, with 1, 2, 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel really sad that I've gone, but it's my second try on the show, but tried my best, but they didn't want me to have that prize money, sadly. But next time, if I ever have a chance to do it again, I'll try it, and I'll try it then. Round 2 team, you have £10,000 in the bank. Another, 10 seconds will be taken off the clock. One player has gone, so the game will be getting exceptionally harder. We'll be starting with the strongest link, who was Chris. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Chris, which Paris railway station takes its name from the ancient Greek home of poetry? Pass, I don't know. Montefanzi, I believe. Dura, what is the name of Brendan O'Connor's famous female after Ego? Mrs. Brown. Is it Lily? Alright, that is the correct answer. Julie, which 17th century Flemish artist gave his name a style of pointed beard and moustache? Van Dyke? That is the correct answer. Lewis, what colour is K in CMYK printing if the other 3 colours are cyan, magenta and yellow? Black? That's the correct answer. Ed, which piece of sporting equipment traditionally requires 16 goose feathers in its construction? A badminton shuttlecock. That's the correct answer. Chris, bang. In 2001, which European city became its first in the world to allow gay marriage. Netherlands. That is the correct answer. Dua, bank. Which Aussie rapper born eponymous Amelia Kelly renamed herself in honour of her dog and the street her family lives on? Pass. Correct answer is Iggy Azalea. So team, you banked a depressing £5,100 from that round. Which one of you thinks that they might get loads and loads of money for their charity but will get nothing for their charity? Which one of you thinks that they are the thickest in this studio? It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. Chris was statistically the strongest link in the last round but is the weakest link in this round. Ed is the strongest link for banking all the money, but the statistics decide. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Chris, Julie, Chris. Time to reveal why then. So, Julie, why Chris? Well, because he lost us a bit of money and we could have got to our £10,000 target within the time limit. True. Dua, why Chris? Because he was slow at answering. Very well. Chris, what do you do? I'm a singer in Coldplay. Are you? So explain what Coldplay is for us. So Coldplay is like a band, a very good band actually. Yes. So explain more for me. Yeah, basically that, and we sing. All right. Yeah. And lovely. Anyhow, you're gonna sing your way off, Chris. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Feel a bit sad that I've had to go, but I agree with them. I was slow at answering and yeah, I was a bit rubbish. But I did well in the first round and yeah, I basically tried. But thanks for having me a lot and thanks. Round 3 team, you've lost another player and you've voted off your weakest link successfully. In round 3 you will have 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock. Another 10 seconds has been taken off the clock from last round. Anyhow, the strongest link was Ed, so let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ed, what are Italy's 2 largest islands? Sicily. Pass. Correct answer is Sicily and Sardinia. Dua. What villain in The Walking Dead harbours a child zombie in his closet? The Governor. That is the correct answer. Julie. Which full-length movie was first to use spoken dialogue? Is it King Kong, Gone with the Wind, or is it The Jazz Singer? The Jazz Singer. That is the correct answer. Lewis. What type of craftsman can we thank for making the oak barrels in which whiskey is aged? Is it farrier, copper, or blacksmith? Copper. That is the correct answer. Ed. Bank. How many edges does a square-based pyramid have? 4. Correct answer is 8. Dua. The name of which dense rye bread can be translated into English as a devil's fart? Pass. Correct answer is pumpernickel. Julie, which city does Danube not flow through? Is it Belgrade, Budapest, Strangopod, or Vienna? Strangopod. Lewis, time's up. Well, Lewis, did you forget to say anything? Bank. That would be correct, but anyhow, this time one of you will be going, and I mean it, one of you will be going. Could it either be Lewis, a non-banker? Could it be Ed, who gets all his questions wrong? It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. Ed is statistically the weakest link because he got most of his questions wrong. Julie is the strongest link, as she got all the questions right, but the votes decide who goes. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ed. Lewis. Well, it's a two-way tie team, so the strongest link gets to decide who goes, but before that happens, we'll speak and say why. So, Dua, why Lewis? Well, I thought he lost a bit of money for us and we could have got it, yeah? So, Julie, let's do Lewis. Lewis, why Ed? Well, I think getting two questions wrong. Yeah. Okay. So, Julie, why Ed? Because he got two questions wrong. Okay. Anyhow, the strongest link gets to decide who goes. Julie, who do you want to get rid of? Do you want to stick with your decision and get rid of Ed? Or do you want to get rid of Lewis? I'll get rid of Ed, please. Ed it is. Ed, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. It's usual that I have to go, but I did get two questions wrong, and I tried my best in it, but singing career is the best. I wish people good luck, and I think Julie might get it as well. Thank you, goodbye. Round 14, another 10 seconds will be taken off the clock. We have £16,100 in the bank. We need more money in the bank. So, we'll have to start with our strongest link from the last round. That's you, Julie. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Julie, which was the only Australian city bombed by Japan during World War II? Darwin. That is the correct answer. Lewis, which number is the ultimate answer to life according to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adam? 42? That is the correct answer. Dua, what was the name of the British spacecraft missing since 2003 that was rediscovered on the surface of Mars in 2015? Beagle. I'll accept Beagle 2 or anything else. Julie, what preparation involves drizzling food with liquor and briefly setting it on fire? Flambelle? That is the correct answer. Lewis, bank. The names of how many of the United States end with the letter O? Pass. Correct answer is 4. Dewar. In 1814, Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to which island in the Mediterranean coast? Elba or Malta? Malta. Correct answer is Elba. Julie, which... Time's up. So team, you only banked £5,000 from that round. Who is a Dum Dum, Plum Plum and Cam Clam Pam? And who is a Gum Gum? Dum Dum Gum Gum, it's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. Julie is the strongest link as she answered both of her questions correctly. Dewar is the weakest link, but it's the votes that decide who go. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Dewar, Lewis. Well, we definitely know who is going, so let's find out why. So, Julie, what shows have you done and what movies have you done? I've done Mary Poppins. I was planned to do Mary Poppins Returns, but I cancelled it. I've done Sound of Music. I've done loads of movies. How old are you? 84. 84, blimey. You are young, old. Let's be nice though. I shall always be nice, shan't I? Why Dewar then, Julie? Well, because she got both of she got loads of questions wrong. She did indeed. Lewis. Why Dewar? Well, I think she got her questions wrong, and I didn't like her. Wow. Anyhow, Dewar, what do you do? Music stopped. What do you do, Dewar? I'm a singer. You are a singer. You will sing your way out. Please leave. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel a bit sad to go, but I did get the questions wrong, but I wish them good luck. I don't like Lewis now because of what he said, and basically, yeah. I wish them best of luck and I hope Julie wins. In the bank team, £21,100. In this round, 90 seconds on the clock, but whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We'll start with the strongest link, who was Julie. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Julie. In 2005, Jamie Foxx won an Oscar for his portrayal of which US musician? Pass. Correct answer is Ray Charles. Lewis. Which hairstyle, popularised by Elvis in the 1950s, takes its name from a mistress of a king, Louis XV of France? Ribbons. Correct answer is the pompadour. Julie, what type of birds are Norse gods Odin's messages? Ravens. That is the correct answer. Lewis, how is the number 5 written as binary number? 102. I'll accept 102, but it's 101 as a correction. Julie, bank. Which sport uses a ball coated in sterling plastic resin? Pass. Correct answer is golf. Lewis. Tsunami. Tasmania is an island state belonging to which country? Pass. Correct answer is Australia. So time's up. You've won in that round £500, what we will treble. What will give you prize money of today of £22,600. There can only be one winner. In the next round, I will ask you both 5 questions each. Best to 5 wins. If there's a tie, we will revert to sudden death. So, Julie and Lewis, let's play The Weakest Link. Lewis has the strongest link in the last round. Do you want to go first or last? I'll go last, please. Very well. Julie, the colossal Ruda of which Roman temple is the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world? Pass. The correct answer is Pantheon. Lewis, which band apologised after issuing an automatic download of its new album to all iTunes users in 2014? It's U2. That is the correct answer, Lewis. Julie, Goodluck Jonathan was formerly president of which African nation? Is it Nigeria, Uganda or Zimbabwe? Nigeria. That is the correct answer, Julie. Lewis, what type of mine did Ross Poldark inherit? Is it copper, gold or coal? Copper. That is the correct answer. Julie, according to the buzz at the time, which day in 2012 did the Mayanas predict would see the end of the world? 21st of December. That is the correct answer, Julie. Lewis, what type of horse does Max Whitlock usually use? Pass. Correct answer is a pommel horse. Julie, which African country is home to Gombe National Park, where Jane Goodall did her revolutionary study of chimpanzees? Pass. The correct answer is Tanzania. Lewis, which big top performance group has produced shows Mysteria and Algeria? Salon? That is the correct answer. Julie, you must get this question correct to stay in the game. Which activist organisation slogan is "We are the 99%"? Occupy Wall Street. That is the correct answer. Lewis, you must get this question correct to stay in the game. Which US writer announced that after more than 25 books, his 2010 novel Nemesis would be his last? Philip Ross. That is the wrong answer. After 5 questions each, there's a tie. This means we'll go to sudden death. So, Julie and Lewis, let's play sudden death. Julie, Scotland and Tenerife have an almost identical flag. True or false? True. That is the correct answer. Lewis, which rap singer was born Sean Corey Carter? Jay-Z. That is the correct answer. Julie, which town in Britain was the birthplace of Andrew Carnegie and hosts another Carnegie Hall, less famous than its New York-based cousin? Pass. The correct answer is Dunfermline, Scotland. Lewis. Which controversial and often banned book became an unlikely musical starring Matt Smith following a Kickstarter campaign in 2013? American Psycho. That is the correct answer. That means, Lewis, you are today's strongest link and you go away with £22,600. What charity are you going to send it to, Lewis? Not Larry. The Samaritans. Yes. And finally, Julie. You're being a good player, but you leave with nothing. Julie. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.